and our broader alumni, members of the executive and senior management teams, members of the Faculty of Management Sciences, my colleagues from the administration and support services sector at DUT, our internal stakeholder leaders from the Institutional Forum and our unions, the President of the Student Representative Council, members of the SRC and the Student Parliament, all protocol observed. Then a very special warm welcome to our graduands, their parents and guardians, family and friends, supporters and funders. Welcome to you, assembled in the hall today and those who are watching us live online. It's an absolute honor to be with you this morning as we celebrate excellence and applaud our adaptive graduates for their academic achievement. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, the DUT Envision 2030 strategy, which was launched by our Vice-Chancellor and Principal in 2020, is continuing to have a meaningful impact at our university. We are very grateful and extremely proud of all of our students and staff who consistently live the values and principles as enshrined in Envision 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, a total of 7,330 adaptive graduates. Let me repeat that number. 7,330 adaptive graduates will walk the red carpet on our graduation stage as we host 30 graduation ceremonies over 10 days in Pietermaritzburg and in Durban. 61% of that 7,330 adaptive graduates, 61% of that are women, which means at the Durban University of Technology, girl power is alive and well. So congratulations, ladies. Let's keep on rising. Those who graduate today will now be members of the DUT alumni. I hope that you will be active members of our convocation and that you will engage with our team from the Advancement and Alumni Relations Unit. You are graduating in a very special year. We are commemorating DUT 21. Now, for those of you who know our history, you will know that our university can trace its roots back to the year 1907. So it makes us a lot older than just 21. But 21 years ago, the Durban Institute of Technology was officially renamed and rebranded after a change in the legislation and called the Durban University of Technology. So like how you celebrate your 21st, and so do I and my colleagues on the stage, who wouldn't, at the age of 118, want to celebrate their 21st birthday again? So that's why we are acknowledging DUT 21. So you are graduating in a milestone year in the history of our university. Ladies and gentlemen, and to our graduates, in a short while, we will commence with the formal part of this morning's graduation ceremony. But to help us to set the tone and get us in the mood, I'm going to ask you to gaze to your left and invite the award-winning DUT Chorale to give us a musical item. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the DUT Chorale.
Buya buya sandwa sam.
Buya sandwa, buya sandwa, buya sandwa, buya sandwa, buya sandwa ngizobulindele stimeleni.
Buya buya sandwa sam.
Buya sandwa, buya sandwa, buya sandwa, buya sandwa, buya sandwa ngizobulindele stimeleni.
Buya buya
Buya sandwa, buya sandwa, buya sandwa, buya sandwa, buya sandwa ngizobulindele stimeleni.
Kauleza
Ngoba mina ngacishe ngazi
Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The award-winning DUT chorale. We are always very proud of the DUT choir. Ladies and gentlemen, just before we invite our graduates on stage, I'll just want to take you to one or two important matters. First, if anyone is feeling unwell this morning, for whatever reason, please notify one of our ushers or member of our security team. We do have paramedics who are here with us, and if needed, we will give you the medical attention you deserve. Let's hope we don't require the medics, but it's good to know that they are here in attendance. I also want to urge all of our graduates and our guests to please be respectful and stay with us for the entire duration of the ceremony. We've been averaging around 2 hours. And the reason why it's important is that the graduates who are in the first, second, and third row will get to enjoy their moment much earlier than those who are seated further back. But every graduate who gets their certificate today has invested and sacrificed time and energy to be here. We need to applaud and give them the attention they deserve. So please stay with us. Talking about applause and attention, we realize that this is a celebration. You have done a remarkable thing by graduating. I know there may be one or two of you seated planning to give us an extra special performance whilst you walk the red carpet. We urge you, please, there's enough time for you to celebrate and perform and dance after the ceremony. We want to keep the dignity and decorum. And the reason why this is important is that once your name is read and you walk down the red carpet, there's another graduate who is here. Their loved ones also want to hear the name of their graduate. So if we can all be respectful and considerate and think about the moment for all of us as a collective, we would greatly appreciate that. Now, we also realize that many of you will be taking your videos and photographs. The old days, we used to say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Not anymore. What happens in Vegas stays on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, you name it. So please hashtag DUTgrad25 so we can enjoy your celebrations. I've seen some amazing photographs already from graduates who have partied hard. Some of them are still partying from yesterday, so please share some of those photographs with us. Hashtag DUTgrad25. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to invite the Executive Dean from the Faculty of Management Sciences to come to the podium to commence with the formal part of this morning's graduation ceremony. Please welcome Professor Netswera.
Thank you, Program Director. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer degrees and award diplomas on the graduates from the Faculty of Management Sciences who will be presented to you and in absentia to those whose names appear on the program.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer degrees and award diplomas.
Deputy Vice Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, whose title reads, The Influence of Logistics Management on Food Security in Ghana, which is supervised by Professor N.S. Matsiliza. I would like to call upon the HOD, Professor Zondo, to read the abstract.
The study evaluated the impact of logistics management on food security, focusing on the effectiveness of storage, transportation, and packaging logistics used at the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program, PEP, warehouses, or logistics infrastructure. The study followed an explanatory mixed method, sequential design, based on the pragmatic grounds, which had both explanatory and confirmatory components. Multi-stage sampling was used, where data was drawn from 384 smallholder farmers, and interviews were conducted with warehouse management employees. The study found that at least 90% of food produced in Ghana are found escaping post-harvest losses, with tricycle and head human patronage being the primary means of transport. Furthermore, the study found that the logistics in the farming industry sector, modern technologies involved in digitalization should be adopted or embraced to streamline logistics operation, improve customer or farmer experiences, lower costs, and significantly assist farmers in making more precise resources management decisions, as well as potentially reduce scale economies in agriculture, making small-scale farmers more competitive, particularly in gaining a competitive edge in the market.
Deputy Vice Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, I present to you Helena Mary Boake. Deputy Vice Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, whose title reads Entrepreneurial Orientation Among Small and Medium Enterprises in Selected Rural Areas in KwaZulu-Natal, was supervised by Dr. L.M. Likanya and Dr. A.J.C. Womack. I would like to call upon Dr. Womack to read the abstract of the thesis.
The decline in South African small and medium enterprise sector economic output is linked to elements affecting SME owner-manager, entrepreneurial orientation, and abilities to manage the challenging business dynamic, more so for rural enterprises, To assist in ensuring rural KZN SME survival and growth, improved comprehension of these elements was sought. Rural SMEs operate under conditions different from their urban counterparts. Thus, their business features, individual entrepreneurial orientation, favorable behaviors, external and internal environments, and resources available for rural entrepreneurship were determined. A quantitative survey questionnaire was administered to 309 rural KZN SME owner managers in business for at least a year, selected from those registered with the DTI based on the 2021 CEDA report. Most rural KZN SMEs were found to be sole proprietorships where the owners serve as both business manager and owner, with the largest percentage respondents working in the construction industry. SME challenges were found to include a small local market, limited infrastructure and funding, as well as stringent regulatory requirements. An integrated strategy was developed to help rural KZN SME managers, owners in their survival and sustainable growth through entrepreneurial orientation implementation. A theoretical framework was proposed to encourage SME owner-manager entrepreneurial orientation with solutions for public servants and legislators to address identified challenges. SMEs boost any nation's GDP, act as growth impetus, and are recognized as essential resources for economic growth, creating jobs, redistributing resources, decreasing inequality, and encouraging innovative commercial practices. Their survival is thus paramount.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, I present Francis Yao Grade. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, whose title reads, Institutionalizing Entrepreneurship Education as a Strategic Approach to Enhance Entrepreneurial Spirit in Selected Schools in KwaZulu-Natal, was supervised by Dr. L.M. Lekanya. I would like, in the absence of the supervisor, to ask the HOD to read the abstract of the thesis.
The study examines the challenges surrounding the institutionalization of entrepreneurship education in South Africa, South African primary and secondary schools. Despite its potential benefit, the adoption of entrepreneurship education is hindered by barriers such as inadequate policies, insufficient funding, limited resources, and underdeveloped infrastructure. These challenges significantly affect the ability of the education system to equip learners with entrepreneurial skills necessary for addressing broader socio-economic issues, including unemployment, poverty, inequalities. The study aims to explore the institutionalization of entrepreneurship education as a strategy to enhance the entrepreneurial spirit in KwaZulu-Natal schools. A pragmatic approach was adopted, combining quantitative and qualitative methods. The assembly included 356 participants, teachers and principals, and school governing bodies, the SGB members, selected through non-probability quota sampling. Data were collected through questionnaires and with participants carefully chosen to ensure relevance and accuracy of the findings. The result revealed that entrepreneurship can be institutionalized by integrating it as a compulsory subject within educational curricula and policies. This has significant implications helping the government tackle youth unemployment, fostering a culture of innovation, and equipping young people with entrepreneurial skills for self-employment and economic participation. However, the study also found that government is not doing enough to effectively implement entrepreneurship education policy at the basic education level. In summary, the study provides both theoretical and practical implications by offering insights that inform policy development, teaching practices, learner engagement, parental support, business collaboration, society empowerment, and school leadership in advancing entrepreneurship education.
Deputy Vice Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, I present Bongani Fanuel Kwabe. Deputy Vice Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, whose title reads, Closures of Theological Institutions in Zimbabwe and What Organizational Memory Could Contribute to Promote Institutional Sustainability, was supervised by Professor D. Saufer, and in the absence of the supervisor, I would like to call upon the HOD to read the abstract of the thesis.
The study followed a qualitative paradigm to explore the closures of theological institutions in Zimbabwe and the impact this trend has on organizational memory as a driver for institutional sustainability. A case study approach was followed, supported by semi-structured interviews and focus groups at 3 theoretical institutions in Zimbabwe. The study produced 4 key findings. Firstly, non-compliance with regulatory requirements was the main cause of the closures of theoretical institutions in Zimbabwe. Secondly, closures of theological institutions were not only a national, that is Zimbabwean, problem, but also an international problem, as the closures were spread throughout the globe. Thirdly, closures of theological institutions had both positive and negative impacts. And lastly, organizational memory had the potential to contribute to the achievement of institutional sustainability by influencing institutional decision-making processes, as well as by helping organizations to avoid repeating past mistakes. The main conclusions drawn from this study were the current approaches to curb the problem of the closures of theological institutions with the deficient, as long as theological institutions fail to consider the significance of organizational memory to their decision-making processes.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration, I present Enoch Sibiza. Enoch Siziva. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, for the degree of Master of Business Administration, whose title reads, The Influence of COVID-19 on the Productivity of Small and Medium Enterprises. My apologies. Whose title reads, The Adoption of Digital Tools for Blended Learning by Lecturers at the Durban University of Technology, the Diffusion of Innovation Theory, supervised by Dr. M. Maharaj. I present to you Gabriela Robin Govender. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, whose title reads, Assessing the Influence of Financial Literacy Skills on Small and Medium Business Success in Mkabatini, supervised by Dr. O.O. David, I present Mondli Brian Kize. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, whose title reads, Women Empowerment Through Entrepreneurship in eThekwini Municipality, KwaZulu-Natal Province, supervised by Dr. R. Utete, I present Singobile Joseph Mkwanazi. For the degree Doctor of Master of Business Administration, whose title reads, The Inclusion of Design Thinking as a Tool for Entrepreneurship at the Durban University of Technology, supervised by Professor K. Mutaung, I present Owami Ntobeko Shane Tiba. For the degree of Master of Management Sciences in Quality, whose title reads, Using Optical Metrology in Injection Modeling, supervised by Professor S. Singh, I present Varadana Maharaj. For the degree of Master of Management Sciences in Quality, whose title reads, Employee Factors Influencing Product Quality Within Manufacturing at Sky Blue Technologies Pty Ltd, Durban, supervised by Professor M. Ramchanda, I present Vernon Pakriapin. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon the relevant HODs to present the diplomandi as per the program. Thank you.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, we present the postgraduate diploma student. Brightness Dlamini. Tlaganipho Khumalo. Ncedisi Mbuyazi. Ngamsile Mdletshe. Sihle Mngomezulu. Njabulo Mthembu. Lindumusa Ncele.
The Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, I am presenting postgraduate diploma in management sciences and quality. Rahil Brijanath. Sipilile Buthelezi. Thandeka Cele. Sibongiseni Gwala. Ncubeko, sorry, Yvonne Makhathini. Sibonelo Mkhize. Thabani Ndlovu. The following student obtained cum laude. I present you Kimon Naidu. The following student obtained cum laude as well as Dean's Merit Award for Academic Excellence. I present to you Tavisha Odaya. Tebuho Sekonyela. Zandile Shabangu.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the diploma, advanced diploma in management sciences in business administration, Sibongile Buthelezi. Silibele Buthelezi. Linia Kosa. Noluthando Dladla. Neliswa Dlamini. Nomthandazo Dlamini. Zama Dlamini. Samkelisiwe Caba. Asanda Kumalo. Nosipo Mabika. Bongani Ntuli. Lonwabo Mdlongotli, Ibrahim Mvankwendlu, Snenhlanhla Ngcobo, Lihlithemba Ngidi.
Ibrahim, you didn't say cum laude.
Oh,
Just to correct.
okay. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Ibrahim, she is graduating for her diploma cum laude. Nokwazi Nsibande. The following candidate is graduating for the Diploma, Cum Laude, and Dean's Merit Award for Academic Excellence. Lungisa Phakathi. Amahle Khatebe. Mlungisi Shangase. Kwanele Shelembe. Yonela Sikibi. Sibongile Zondo. The following candidate is graduating for the Diploma Cum Laude, Nokukhanya Biela. Bonisiwe Buthelezi. Nosihle Buthelezi. Okay, okay, come. Okay, yeah. Can you go ahead?
The Vice Chancellor, I present you Advanced Diploma in Management Sciences and Quality. The following student obtained cum laude, Siathemba Buthelezi. Tobile Tonto. Sorry. Tembegile Tonto. Londiwe Dimba. Zine Dlamini. Eric Fikeni. Tsikayezwe Tabashe. The following student obtained cum laude, Pamela G. Ramlo. The following student obtained cum laude, Tobeka Gumete. Nicolene Guatela. Wiseman Jevu. Fuzelihle Jili. Kiseng Kanye. Siyabonga Kazi. Nomfundo Khuzwayo. Thandeka Linda. Tutugo Mabaso. The following student obtained cum laude: Togozo Majola. Sibongile Makanya. Kethinkosi Manxele. Thandeka Mbanjwa. Ayanda Mbatha. Mpilontle Mbonambi. The following student obtained cum laude as well as Dean's Merit Award for Academic Excellence, Ziyanda Mduma. Sipho Mkapi. The following student obtained cum laude: Philisiwe Mkabela. Nombuso Mkhize. Nokwanda Mlangeni. Andile Mpanza. Linda Mpechwa. Mbali Myeza. Nokuthula Mzizi. Nikara Narayanadath. Samkelisiwe Ndlela. Luyanda Ndlovu. Wendy Nell. Sakhile Ngcece. Khanyisile Ngcongo. Nontsikelelo Nonkelela. Fisane Nxusa. The following student obtained cum laude in Advanced Diploma in Management Science Quality: Vuyelwa Nzimande. Philani Qwabe. The following student obtained cum laude: Anissa Rakabu. Luthando Shembe, Zandile Sibiya, Nontsikelelo Sikhosana, Nokubonga Sithole, Kuhle Sonjika, Thembelihle Vilakazi, the following student obtained cum laude, Hlengiwe Xaba, Tsikelelo Zisongo, Dombentle Zita, Sihle Zondi, Nonkululeko Zuma, the following obtained cum laude for advanced diploma, Samkelisiwe Zungu, Sibongile Zwane, I now call upon the HOD for business admin.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Diploma in Management Sciences in Business Administration. Nkosinathi Siphesihle. Cele, sorry. Linda Damisa. Mpilo Entledladla. Abonge Dlamini. Mandisa Dlamini. Amahle Gazu. Sithembile Koche. Wandile Kavenda. Qiniso Gumbi. Sanele Kumete. Neliswa Hlangu. Nkanyesi Hlajwayo. Muzokhanyayo Hlongwa. Promise Hlongwa. Mendi Hlophe. Sibonga konke Khanyile. Silindile Khanyile. The following student will be graduating cum laude. Nontobeko Khumalo. Sibongile Khumalo. Zamokuhle Kunene. The following student will be graduating cum laude. Nompilo Linda. Letukutula Mabaso. The following student will be graduating cum laude. Notile Mabaso. Unati Mabovula. Lukhanyo Mabutyana. The following student obtained cum laude and Dean's Merit Award for Academic Excellence. Magoso Msawenkosi. Andile Majozi. Kwanele Makanya. Andiswa Mangele. Silindile Mangele. Spesihle Masondo. Olwetu Matabela. Kukuletu Matenjwa. Notando Mazibuko. Samkelisiwe Mbedu. Mzwandile Mbele. Indumiso Mdima. The following students graduating cum laude. Tembelihle Mfusi. Tembile Mfusi, sorry. Nokubonga Mkhize. Nompumelelo Mkhize. Thulisile Mkhize. Ndabenhle Mkhwanazi. Ngobile Mkhwanazi, Phumelele Mkhize, Thabiso Mkadi, Sizolwethu Mngoma, Amanda Mgomezulu, Lindo Kuhle Mgomezulu, Sibahle Mguni, Ziningi Mguni, Sindiswa Mgwengwe, Asanda Mpanza, Andile Mshengu, Bongumusa Mthethwa, Kwazi Mthethwa, Nosipho Mthethwa, Nokuphila Mtshali, Nosipho Mtshali, Sabelo Myeza, Melokuhle Ngema, Nhlosenhle Ndebele, the following students graduating cum laude: Bongiwe Ndlovu, Nozipho Ndlovu, Noxolo Ndlovu, Sandile Ndlovu, Aphiwe Ngcobo, Smangaliso Ngcobo, Zinhle Ngidi, Nombuso Ngubani, Yamkela Ngubeni, Smelokuhle Ngwane, Sinethemba Ngwenya, Alungile no dada. Qiniso Ntombela. Buhle benkosi Ntuli. Lindo kuhle Ntuli. Noxolo Nyembe. Aphiwe Nyongo. The following student is graduating cum laude, Vashini Pillay. Talia Rampasad. Kiara Rubrain. Nozipho Sabona. Bibi Saib. Jailin Samuel. Spesihle Swabaza. Sabata Sidiani. Nosipho Shamase. Mandisa Shwabede. Avelina Sibamba. Silindokuhle Sibiya. Ketukuthula Sikwaza. Adika Singh. Andile Sithole. Simile Sithole. Amahle Sonzaba. Amahle Sosiba. Sinaso Stemela. Amukelani Tabete. Asanda Tusi. Nhlanhla Thwala. Sifiso Vilakazi. Boniswa Klaba. Esethu Xolo. Tereshan Yomil. Sazile Zulu. Bongeka Zungu.
Thank you. Thank you. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm round of applause and congratulations to all of our adaptive graduates. Well done. And let me also say thank you for the respect and dignity that you gave our graduation ceremony this morning. So, adaptive graduates, you know the struggle and sacrifice that you've had to invest in your education, the time and energy. You remember the early mornings and the late nights? You remember the load shedding? You remember when your friends called you on a Saturday and said, let's go party? What did you say? No, 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 no. I'm here to study, not partying. Well, there may have been times when you felt disillusioned, you may have felt alone, but as we say here in KwaZulu-Natal, umuntu ngamuntu ngabantu. A person is a person because of people. So graduates, I'm going to ask you to help me to help you, to say thank you to some of your people. Those who are here in the hall today and those who are watching online and those who are here in spirit. So please, put your mortarboards on. You're all adaptive graduates. I know you spent a lot of money on your hair and extension and your weaves, but you know, you're adaptive graduates, so you're going to stick your mortarboards on. And then I'm going to ask you to hold your graduation scroll in your right hand. Stand up, graduates, and turn to your right, where your loved ones are seated, your family and friends and your supporters, and raise your scrolls and say thank you for the love and support of our family and friends. And then graduates, if I could ask the graduates to face the stage and say thank you to the Faculty of Management Sciences and everybody who helped on your academic journey. And finally, graduates, remain standing. It's time to raise your mortarboards, lift your scrolls, and make some noise for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2024. You did it. Well done. Congratulations. You may be seated. Thank you. What a remarkable achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, adaptive graduates, we are reaching the conclusion of this morning's graduation ceremony. In a short while, we will sing the national anthem. Before we do that, I would like to invite Professor Netswera, the Executive Dean from the Faculty of Management Sciences, to deliver the closing remarks of this morning's graduation ceremony. Professor Netswera.
Thank you very much, Program Director, Mr. Khan. Deputy Vice Chancellor, we thank you for presiding over this ceremony. We also want to acknowledge those who make DUT functional, who make DUT what it is, and who makes our job easy to offer the qualifications that we witness graduating here today. Let me thank the Chairperson of Council in his absentia, Mr. Wiseman Madinane, but let me also thank members of Council, those who may be present and those absent. I also want to extend a word of appreciation to the members of the executive management of the university. A band, a musical band called the Bays, once coined a song which goes deep into my heart, whose title is 10, 10, 10. The message of the song is that for everything, there is a season. For every season, there is a purpose. So there is a purpose for each and every season, from birth to death, for harvesting and for sowing. So I believe those who are here today have chosen the right season to sow, and today they harvest. It is a good harvest. There are many who started with you, but they chose a totally different season to sow. You sow in the right season, they sow in a very totally different season. Unfortunately, they are not here with you today because their harvest, their seeds were either eaten by the birds or wither in the scorching sun. We congratulate you for having chosen the right season to sow, and we congratulate you now for harvesting. We hope that through your journey in the DUT, at the DUT, you were socialized to important concepts that lives within you and that will help you in your lives going forward. We socialize our students to be adaptable graduates so that even if you get a job in Dubai tomorrow, if you get a job in Singapore next week, you will still continue to survive as if you are in Durban without challenges at all, cultural or intellectual. We hope that through our problem-based learning, our project-based learning, you have learned sufficient skills that will help you to resolve the challenges of this continent. And believe me, they are numerous. The challenges that confront our business sector and our government sector, the public sector in general, both at the provincial but equally at local services. Service delivery, the state of our infrastructure, the roads, the beaches, the rivers, the pollution. We hope that you will make a positive contribution to resolving some of these challenges from the education that you were socialized into here at the DUT. We equally hope that the DUT values are now embedded in you. To be cautious, to be courteous, and also to look to society with an open mind, knowing and hoping that you will be part of the solution to the challenges that confronts everybody and not be part of the problem. We also want to thank your families, your friends, and colleagues here who have walked this journey with you from the beginning to the end. Without them, some of you would have given up on this journey. Without their encouragement, some of you would have not made it in some of the tests, in some of the assignments that you were given, but because of the encouragement and the solidarity, you were able to make it. Continue with that solidarity with your current colleagues and with other many colleagues you will find out there in the world of work to make sure that you continue to resolve our challenges as a society. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you go, when you go to celebrate throughout the week, some during the weekend, that you will do that with an open mind, not putting your lives in danger, but in the lives of those around you, but that we will be able to see you in the near future, in the year to come, in 2-3 years to come, as you continue your studies. We very much believe in lifelong learning, and we hope that you will continue to learn until you leave this land, and until you pass on to the world beyond. Chairperson, presiding over the graduation ceremony, Deputy Vice Chancellor, I want to take this opportunity once more to thank you and to thank all the students for the behavior and the attitude that you exhibited here on the stage. You have treated us very well, and we hope that we treated you well indeed. Thank you.
Thank you to the Executive Dean in the Faculty of Management Sciences, Professor Netswera. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next minute, I will invite the congregation to stand for the singing of the anthem. Now, there is protocol attached to the national anthem. I'm going to ask all the men, gentlemen, if you could remove your mortarboards, caps, hats, and headgear. Ladies, you are allowed, in terms of protocol, to keep your headgear on. That includes your caps, scarves, or any other headgear you may have. But the gentlemen will have to remove their headgear. We will then stand and sing the anthem. Please feel free to sing along with us. At the end of the national anthem, it's important that you remain standing, at which point the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Engagement, who's presiding this afternoon, or this morning, Professor Nemabola, will officially dissolve our congregation. Thereafter, Professor Nemabola will lead the procession off stage down the center aisle and will exit the hall. And you're then invited in an orderly and safe manner to exit the hall and to continue with your celebrations. Remember, hashtag DUTGrad25. We will look at your pics day and night over the next few weeks, so please feel free to share. Two other points before we sing the national anthem. Firstly, to our adaptive graduates, some of you have been in contact with our Center for Quality Promotion and Assurance, CQPA. Others will receive an SMS from us. It's a legitimate SMS. It's to help the university with its graduate survey that our Center for Quality Promotion and Assurance is conducting. Importantly, it helps us as DUT, and it will help fellow graduates who will follow in your footsteps in the years ahead. It takes a few minutes to fill in the survey, and we will be certainly grateful for your time by assisting us with the survey. And then just remember, when you do leave, take your personal belongings with you. Over the last day or two, some people have left bags, cell phone, identity cards. So please make sure you carry your personal belongings with you as you leave the hall. Deputy Vice Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, if I could now please invite the congregation to stand for the singing of the national anthem. Invite the DUT chorale to prepare. We once again say congratulations to all of our adaptive graduates. May God bless you and God bless South Africa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I now dissolve this congregation of the Durban University of Technology. Thank you.
Gaudiamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Gaudiamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Post iucundum juventutem, post molestam senetutem, nos habebitumus, nos habebitumus. Gaudiamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Gaudiamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Post iucundum juventutem, post molestam senetutem, nos habebitumus, nos habebitumus. Vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat membrum qualibet, vivat membram qualibet, sempre sidi in flore, sempre sidi in flore. Gaudiamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Gaudiamus igitur, juvenes dum sumus. Post iucundum juventutem, post molestam senetutem, nos habebitumus, nos habebitumus. City elala.
City.
Alala.